So are you arguing that the Holocaust was perfectly good?
Absolutely.
So we should not teach Arabic numerals in school?
Absolutely not.
I'm pretty sure this Trump supporter to my left is literally calling the cops on me right now. Do you think that a woman's right to vote should be up to the state?
Yeah.
This is maybe getting a little bit out of hand. Welcome to AmericaFest, a great celebration of my shared patriotism with half of this country for King Trump. Today, we're going to be talking to some of the finest ladies and gentlemen on the face of planet Earth with the most cunning intelligence to determine how they support this administration.
If anything, Charlie Kirk said, I want to be remembered for my courageous faith. And as a Christian, I see people jump out of wheelchairs, blind I see. I never believed in God. And now I have a passion to see other people come into the revelation and the freedom which Jesus paid for.
Should we hold him accountable for his 34 felonies?
Oh, totally. Oh, totally.
But the only reason why there wasn't any accountability for his 34 felonies, the reason why he was let off the hook, is because you made him president.
Oh, you mean you're talking about Trump?
Yeah.
Oh, it's all a bunch of bullcrap. He didn't do anything.
Can I grab you for an interview over here? No? Here, how about this? What's your favorite Trump policy?
Drill, baby, drill.
Did you know that Biden drilled more oil than Trump? That's what the Energy Information Administration tells us.
Have a good day.
You don't want to answer to that?
No, I'm busy right now.
Well, I mean, we can walk and talk. Do you think it'd be fair to say that any reasonable American, any patriotic American such as yourself, should have stopped supporting Joe Biden given that he called for the execution of his political opponents?
100%, especially because that never happens the other way around. Could you imagine if that happened now? It'd be anarchy everywhere, of course. I agree with you.
Well, if it did happen the other way around, how would you respond? If Donald Trump called for the execution of his political opponents like that, would you stop supporting him?
I think you need to do your research.
You're a strange little fellow, but I'll talk to you.
Well, I think you're a strange big fella.
Fair enough.
Are you being forced to stand here?
No.
But I thought free will is a satanic lie.
Right. So there's different senses of will.
So you said if it happened the other way around, there'd be anarchy. So it did happen the other way around. 2 weeks ago, Trump was on Truth Social calling for the execution of 7 Democrats in Congress, labeling them as seditious, saying that they should be hanged. And we don't see anarchy, we see a celebration with people including yourself.
I think that's the very big difference between one side and the other. The way they react to things and the way, I think, again, people take time to read between the lines. They don't listen to CNN, they don't listen to MSNBC, Fox News, any of them. I think you take time to read between the lines and see context. Context matters.
Cancer healed last night. I had a word of knowledge. I had a fire in my neck, and I told the pastor, I feel fire. He said, that's where I have a tumor. Prayed for him. His pain was instantly gone. My father was an atheist, high-level narcissist, billionaire, and guess what? He saw deaf ears open right in front of him in the street, and I led him to Jesus 4 days later. No one is too far away.
So we're really in the thick of it now.
God is sovereign is what the Bible teaches. And so that means what he wants, he gets. Jesus Christ said, no man can come unto me except the Father who sent me draws him.
I have a question.
That means the only way to God is him drawing you, him choosing. You don't get to choose. In that sense, man's will is not free. That's the sense. And Charlie Kirk taught that doctrine, and it's a false doctrine. It's a false God. It's a false Christ. He's a false prophet, and he's in hell.
What's your favorite Trump policy?
I would say close the border.
That's not a policy, that's a phrase. Are you an American patriot?
I most certainly am. U.S. veteran.
U.S. veteran. Well, thank you for your service. So obviously you care about core American values like the Constitution.
I do.
You do. And would you ever support a president that doesn't?
No.
No? And you support Trump?
I do.
On day 100, he told an ABC News reporter that he doesn't know if he has to hold by the Constitution. December of 2022, he sent a post out on Truth Social saying that maybe we should terminate its rules, regulations, and articles. And in the last 11 months, he's infringed on 4 amendments, including the 14th, 2nd, 1st, and 22nd.
I haven't heard that, so I couldn't tell you.
Well, I mean, I could give you like more specifics about maybe one of those infringements.
If I see it, I'd have to read it, but I'd have to know what it was about, and it hadn't been edited and made into something that's not.
Okay, well, I mean, I could give you resources like executive.
I think we're done.
We're done? Okay. Excuse me, ma'am? You don't want to talk, but we're with Patriot News. If everything that happens is in accordance with God's will, and God's will is perfectly good, he's perfect and he's all good, does this mean that everything that happens ultimately is also perfectly good?
Absolutely. Has evil happened in the city, but that the Lord God has done it? He's in charge.
Okay, I have a question. The Holocaust happened. So are you arguing that the Holocaust was perfectly good?
Absolutely.
I feel protected.
I don't think that any American woman should feel protected by Trump.
Well, good thing you're not a woman.
Well, considering the fact that in 2005 he sat down with Howard Stern and boasted about unconsensually walking into the dressing rooms of naked women and girls.
You have someone who's like, you're trying to say what I should believe in when you're not a woman, so you have no clue.
Well, I mean, I think that men can say that it's wrong to essay or exploit women. I need a Trump hat. Zohran Mamdani, the new mayor of New York City. So he's announced that he wants to begin teaching Arabic numerals in New York schools. How does that make you feel?
I don't think it should be. I think everyone in the United States should speak English.
Yeah.
I don't think there should be a second language anywhere, and there's no reason for us to speak Arabic.
Yes. So we should not teach Arabic numerals in school.
Absolutely not.
Okay, you do understand that Arabic numerals are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right?
I do, and I know that's kind of a trick question, but I think that it should be the standard for America is that we speak English, learn English, and
Wait, so you understand that Arabic numerals are literally 0 through 9, and you're still agreeing that we shouldn't teach them in school. So just to clarify, you don't think that young children should learn basic mathematics?
so are you a liberal?
No, I'm a strong Republican.
That was kind of a trick question. I don't think that was really fair. But anyway, fine. You know, if they want to learn those numerals, that's fine. But the context in which you gave it sounded like you were trying to say they wanted to teach the kids Arabic, the language of Arabic.
It's not one man that is the problem. It's maturity. It's a level of maturity. So
Wait, can we just agree that a man is a problem when they exploit women?
women exploit themselves.
Israel is rebelling at this hour.
And you think that's perfectly good, right?
that Israel rebels?
Yes.
Of course not.
But it's in God's plan.
Get out of here, dude.
You know that's a contradiction.
No, it's not a contradiction.
Yeah, because they don't have free will. Everything that happens is in God's plan, and God's plan is perfectly good. Therefore, Israel rebelling is perfectly good.
You can talk fast. That doesn't change what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm not talking fast. You're listening slow.
I got it. You're a fun guy. You can call it a contradiction according to human logic, but he's not human. He's above that. He appointed these matters to show both his power and his justice and his mercy. Both things. He can't show both without good and evil existing.
What we just learned is that apparently the Holocaust is perfectly good.
What the hell?
Does the Bible tell you not to lie?
Yes, sir.
Trump told over 30,000 confirmed lies in his first term. Does the Bible tell you not to cheat?
Yes, sir.
Donald Trump's cheated on all 3 of his wives. Does the Bible tell you not to engage in sins like rape or SA?
Yes, sir.
A civil court determined 2 years ago that Donald Trump was guilty of SA.
Okay.
So it seems like Trump doesn't follow the Bible.
Okay.
And you support him as president.
Yes, sir.
Explain that for us.
I just support him.
Even though he doesn't follow the Bible?
He does follow the Bible.
Why just explain many ways that he doesn't?
Oh, there's those rules and there's something else.
What's that something else?
I'm not all in this. I know I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest. Is like, I like my Second Amendment right. I like my freedom of speech, and that's what he mainly goes into it.
He literally said that it's now illegal to criticize him in the media. How is that freedom of speech?
I didn't know about that.
Well, now you do.
Okay.
The odor of sweat and oozing patriotism. Every step I take, it's just closer to that musk of USA. I mean, I feel like we're just right around the corner from greatness.
He appointed them to it.
He appointed them to be gay.
So you got to read Romans 1 and you've got to read Romans 9. Says the twins, having not yet done, they weren't born. They haven't done neither good nor evil.
So this came out not too long ago. It's the fact that Joe Biden's a 10-year-old girl. So he was walking up an escalator. Coming down the other side was a 10-year-old girl. He looked at her and he said, "Hey, I'm going to be dating her in 10 years.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk. That's just all sick. I don't want to talk about that kind of stuff.
Okay.
I obviously disapprove.
So that is
going down that road.
So that is so sick, right?
I don't
Nobody.
even like people talking about it. Just say it's wrong and don't even.
If no one should talk about the children or.
I almost want to vomit when I think of the sex. I do want to vomit when I think of small kids who haven't had the chance to make it to adulthood and they've had their life ruined
Yeah. So obviously,
Anyway, you just ruined my morning because I don't want to dwell on that.
Okay.
Because I know there's a lot of it.
well, here's the last thing I'll say. Then I'll, whatever. But that's not something Biden did. That's something Trump did. And if it ruins your morning to that extent, you shouldn't support it in the Oval Office.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't believe some of the evidence that's thrown out there, so it has to be investigated.
It's literally on video.
I'm not sure what you're saying, so
There's like literally a video recording of.
Trump is doing what's good for the country, so if he's made some past horrible errors, what he's trying to do for the country is good right now.
They fall for it so easy. I just tell them that I'm a freedom fighter and I want to hop on camera. How do you feel about Democrats?
It depends. If they've gone completely left, no use for them. But if they're intelligent and in the middle of the road and share some of my feelings and thoughts, I'm okay.
What are your feelings and thoughts?
Freedom?
Freedom? You like freedom?
Mm-hmm.
Would you ever support a president that doesn't like freedom?
Nope.
Donald Trump called for the termination of the Constitution in December of 2022. Was that an attack on freedom?
I don't believe it.
Okay, so terminating our constitutional rights isn't encroaching on our freedom.
I said that.
You want to read it?
Nope.
I could show it to you.
End of the interview.
It was a Truth Social post that he made. Come on, man. Why would God hate gay people if he made them gay?
It says that you will say, well, why does he yet find fault? For who hath resisted his will? And the answer that Paul gives us is, nay, but O man, who art thou that repliest against God?
Man, with all due respect, what the fuck are you saying?
But those are your Democratic talking points, right?
They're facts.
They're not facts.
Then argue against them.
They're Democrat talking points.
Then
And
give a good counter argument. What should the age of consent be?
I don't know. Like what does that even mean?
Anything you'd like to discuss with me about current policies moving forward, or do you want to continue living in the past with cherry-picked comments?
Sure. I mean, you said the past was 4 weeks ago, so let's try to go less than 24 hours ago. Yesterday, he gave an address to the nation where he said that he's going to...
seen it, so I can't comment on it.
Okay, so then you're telling me that you don't want to talk about the things that you know he's done from a month ago because that's too far in the past. But when we get too far recent, all of a sudden you haven't seen it, so you can't comment on it.
And
Gay people are perfect?
I'm saying that everything that God did,
God made them gay.
he appointed them to that filthy manner of life.
Wait. How is it filthy if he made it that way?
He takes pleasure in what he has created.
Wait, God takes pleasure in gay people?
He takes.
Created gay
He. I said.
Yeah. So God created gay sex for his pleasure.
Yes.
Maybe if you want to get your number before or after, and we could potentially set something up, or
Set something up for what? Biden is a president that I don't like because he has little girls. There's a clip of Biden walking up an escalator telling a 10-year-old girl coming down the other side that he's going to be dating her in 10 years. Do you think that anybody who's their youth like Biden has should ever be president?
Joe Biden has a series of canned lines, one of which is famously like, don't date anybody until you're 30. So anything that Joe Biden says in that context needs to be looked at in the fact that it's really just him parroting he's kind of like a soundboard. And that was one of his lines. So, I wouldn't comment on Biden like that.
Okay. So if Biden were to boast about unconsensually walking into the dressing rooms of naked women to look at them without clothes on,
You're lying to me because Biden didn't do that.
Yeah, Trump did. It wasn't
setting
Biden.
me up for stuff like that.
You're right. Trump was the one that boasted about walking into the dressing rooms of naked women and girls.
So look, honestly,
does that make him a?
No, it does not.
Why?
Yeah.
Why not?
It's amazing that you can be here with such bad faith to engage upon people.
It's bad faith to ask somebody if on naked women unconsensually makes you or how so?
Dean, good luck.
Same to you, sir.
You can't please God in this flesh.
I guess gay people could please God.
No smart mouth.
Okay, so we're definitely finding some people to converse with. I'm going to be honest, they're not too good at answering questions, but I'm going to continue just to try to get a straight answer to one of these things that I have to say. Do you think that a woman's right to vote should be up to the state?
Yeah, sure. Let's leave it up to the state. I would be okay with that. I know that's kind of, might make me unpopular, but sure.
Oh, they're taking their t-shirts away. I really wanted to buy a free Charlie Kirk bracelet with my purchase. Well, I'm not harassing you. I want to buy a Charlie Kirk shirt. They won't sell one to me. The only person who's really mocking God here is you.
Whatever.
What if everybody in Minnesota wanted slavery back?
Then that would be up to the men if I don't have a right to vote.
But do you think that states should be able to legislate on the legality of slavery?
I mean, why are we bringing back slavery?
That's not an answer to the question that I asked. Should states have the ability to vote for the legalization of slavery?
I don't know.
This is maybe getting a little bit out of hand. If you look around me, it seems like this has become a discussion much larger than just myself. Is undocumented entry into America a violent crime?
I would argue it is.
I just want to clarify that you think that God assassinated Charlie Kirk.
God sent the shooter.
In fury.
In fury.
Do you agree with God?
Of course I agree.
Hey, excuse me, sir. Hi, I'm with Patriot News. My name is Dane. Now, I recognize you're wearing quite the patriotic shirt there. It's a picture of Jesus Christ with an AR-15.
I love America.
You love America?
Yeah, I think Jesus does too.
You think Jesus loves America? I have a question. What are your thoughts on undocumented immigrants?
Undocumented immigrants?
You probably call them illegal aliens.
Illegal aliens, yeah. I mean, if they're here, if you're doing something illegal, you shouldn't be here.
Donald Trump did many things illegal, including 34 felonies. Should he be here?
Oh, I got to get going.
I can walk and talk. Should he be here?
I'm okay.
Well, that's not an answer to the question.
I'll answer that question. Yes, because those 34 felonies. Have you really researched that case?
I sure have.
It was the only one. Oh.
I think that...
Okay, no, I want to go.
Oh, yeah, we'll walk and talk.
Have you really studied the case? It was the only one like that in American history, too. Yeah. And I don't think, those... I was in law before. Those charges weren't...
What were the felonies for?
Those two. It's a great question. I don't know all of them.
So what was one of them for? Minimum one. What was it for?
I'm good. I don't want to mistalk.
You guys aren't too intelligent. We are still downtown Phoenix, out here looking for Trump supporters to talk to. I'm pretty sure this Trump supporter to my left is literally calling the cops on me right now.
We've already told him to stop harassing us like 3, 4, 5 times, and he's still here harassing us.
Well, I don't think any men should be in any women's restrooms, dressing rooms, or any women's sports.
Okay. What do you think should happen to a man that intentionally walked into a private woman's dressing room to look at them while they're naked?
I think they should be arrested.
They should be arrested? I would argue that they should be thrown in jail for the rest of their life. I just don't really think that they're too beneficial to society.
I agree.
Are you a Trump supporter?
I am.
Here's a clip of Donald Trump boasting about walking into a private woman's dressing room to look at the naked people inside.
We say hello with vagina. And what you could also say is the owner of...
Well, and everybody plays stuff and they can make it seem like it's something different.
Listen to
Maybe it's not AI.
Because it came out in 2005.
Well, that was 20 years ago. People change all the time. That was 20 years ago.
But now you're saying...
We got to go to dinner right now.
But you're saying that because it happened 20 years ago, you're okay with him, but you just said if it was anybody but Trump, they should be thrown in jail for the rest of their life.
Anybody but Trump.
Okay.
But they shouldn't be.
But do you still support Trump?
He's never... I still do.
Okay, do you want to listen to him admitting to it, or do you got to go?
I don't... Oh, I got to get this call.
Okay, all right. Well, they skedaddled rather quickly. Oh, no.
And he doesn't understand. He's I don't know, he's a white dude.
I'm going to get arrested. Something actually came out this morning that was huge, okay? Because we got another release from a House subcommittee about the Epstein files. And you're not going to believe this, but what came out was an audio clip that's been verified of Joe Biden saying that he likes to walk into the dressing rooms of naked women and naked girls to look at them. What do you think should happen to a man that does that?
I think they should go to jail.
Even if they're like the sitting president?
Absolutely. No one's above the law, right?
Even if it was Trump?
Sure.
So I'm going to be honest, I lied to you. The audio is not of Joe Biden saying that he likes to go into the changing rooms of naked women. The audio is of Trump saying it. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
Guys will be guys, right? Haven't you said shit like that? Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
so before you...
Guys will be guys.
No, I haven't said anything like
Guys will
that.
be guys.
So the argument before you knew it was Trump was that they should go to jail even if they're the sitting president. But now that you know it's Trump, it's no longer throw them in jail. And now it's...
There's no law against that.
There's no law against exploitation?
No law against talking like a dude.
Have fun. You're a member of a cult every day, all day. You don't care what Trump does. The hammer of law and order is going to swing down on me. And next thing you know, you're going to see me in cuffs for asking her why she supports Trump.
It's okay, we don't claim Russia.
Well, chances are she's apolitical and just trying to grift off of Charlie Kirk by selling shirts.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
So,
surprised.
So, I mean, I see a lot of people like that. I mean, like for me, like the political events that I like to attend are, you know, things like No King's Day. And at the No King's Day I went to in Washington, D.C., there was very similar people that don't really care, right? That'll just show up to try to sell products associated with the event. And that's likely true of them. So you see it often, regardless of what your affiliation is, or regardless of what the leaning of like the political get-together is. So you're saying that you'd still take Trump as president, even if you knew that he exploited little girls?
What do you mean by little girls?
Minors.
How old is a minor?
Under the age of 18. I think it's very fair to hold a red line against a president, like if they're a goddamn pedophile, if they've exploited kids, they shouldn't be running the most powerful country in the history of planet Earth. Do you agree?
Not necessarily, no. I can't agree. And I'll tell you why I can't agree. So let me ask you this. If the other person was also a pedophile, but said, I'm going to blow up the country, who are you picking in that case, between those two people?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'd pick
No, I'm just asking.
No, that's a good question. If they were both a pedophile, gun to my head, I had to choose one, I'd let the gun go off. But good thing I don't have to do that, considering the fact that Kamala Harris wasn't a pedophile. Would you ever campaign for
No.
No. Yeah,
Like who?
like Trump. 2 years ago, court determined he raped a woman.
Yeah, right. You throw anything at the wall to see if it sticks.
Well, I mean, what we saw was a woman by the name of E. Jean Carroll come out, accuse Donald Trump of essaying her, and then after E. Jean Carroll accused Donald Trump of raping her, Donald Trump defamed her, said it wasn't true, and called her crazy. So then she called his bluff, took him to court, and proved that he did it to unanimous jury of 9. I thought that the right loves the criminal justice system, screams law and order all day, but as soon as that law and order determines that, you know, the champion Trump is a rapist, all of a sudden you don't care.
Was it Boasberg's court?
What's that?
Was it Boasberg's court?
No, I don't think that it was Judge Boasberg.
Well, it all kind of depends on the judge, I feel.
I mean, who determines guilt, the judge or the jury?
The jury?
So then why would the guilt hinge on who the judge is?
I have no answer for that.
It might be my time. I might finally be getting hauled away. Never mind. I'm not getting hauled away. Damn. I wonder how she feels about that. The cops ghosted you guys. You see the cop walk right by? Oh, man. Can you explain how that could be AI, considering that it came out in 2005?
Ask questions good things about Trump.
You
don't do that, man.
Don't talk about the bad things he's done?
Yeah, I mean, well, no, Trump doesn't do bad things. He's not a bad person.
I mean, you just
and if
listen-
he is, that's his own personal life.
Hey, Parker.
How have your debates been?
Oh, we've gotten some good conversations, man. It's been a crazy day.
I've had a lot of religious dialogue.